Now, this winter storm, of course, is making roads extremely treacherous, and state officials are encouraging people to stay home if you can.
And we have PennDOT spokesperson Fritzi Schreffler joining us on the phone with an update on how PennDOT crews are working the storm and where they're focusing their attention. First, Fritzi, we know you're extraordinarily busy when events like this happen. We appreciate you taking the time. Talk about where we are as far as the roads across South Central Pennsylvania and PennDOT's response.
Well, we are still out there. We're doing 12-hour shifts, so the next shift will be on through midnight, and just plowing and laying material as needed.
Fritzi, it almost seems like it was yesterday. We were talking to you, 10 years ago when we saw this much snow? Yeah. It's been quite a while since we've seen this much snow on the roads. So for the people that do have to get to work still tonight, what is your best advice for them?
Leave plenty of time and slow down. I've been watching our cameras, and really, for the most part, people are staying off the interstates. And it's hard to tell when I'm not in the car with them, but it sure looks like people are going a lot faster than they should be.
So you talked about shifts on, shifts off. You got another crew that's going to come on. What are the challenges that the PennDOT crews are facing as we move forward? We've had snow, it's turned to sleet, and now we're going to have wind and really subarctic temperatures. What are the challenges your crews are facing as they continue to do the work to try and open up the highways and the roadways?
I think meeting public expectations is always a problem. People expect a bare, dry road. We do not have that kind of policy in Pennsylvania, so it's passable. I've seen the plow trains going, but, we have 5 different levels of state roads, and even the low-volume roads will get treated, but with the rate that the snow's been coming down and now the sleet, it can take 2.5 to 3 hours to come back to that same spot. So we just need people to be patient and be understanding, and do not go out if you don't have to.
And very quickly in the last minute we have, talk about the timing of this. How fortunate has it been that this snow began when it did? Saturday night into Sunday morning, typically a day where folks are home, kids are home from school. Did that allow for the situation to be better controlled and better handled as far as cleaning up the roadways with not as much traffic out there?
Anytime that it happens when a day that there is not a lot of traffic is a good day for us and a good day for the municipal plows too. And going to a Tier 4, going to reduce speed limits, all of that helps, and people heeding our message and asking them to stay home truly helps. If this was during the week, it would be maybe a lot different.
And finally, as we head into Sunday night, Monday morning, what's your message to viewers who are watching at this hour?
Tonight, the concern is going to be, as any winds pick up, that there will be blowing snow in spite of the sleet. But with that sleet, if the road looks wet, you're going to have to guess that it is probably black ice. And please don't hit your brakes, but slow down.
Good advice. Yeah. Fritzi Schreffler from PennDOT. Fritzi, we know you've been very busy. We appreciate the update. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Of course.